Hey guys, what is going on? This is Jaytax here, and I'm coming at you with another episode of the Kinyor Survival Series that I brought to my channel. I think last week I just didn't continue it, or it was this week, I'm not too for sure. But yes, moving on. So, I told you guys I was going to be coming out with this new series, and I guess every other week I'll be uploading an episode or episodes of the Kinyor. And then after that, I'll do episodes of the Miners Protocol. And just switch those out every other week. So that way, I guess each episode or each series doesn't get really dry. I'll have like two different things that I can do. And there's two different texture packs here as well. So that'll make things like a lot better for me. But as you can tell, I have been working on my house a little bit. I just wanted to get that stuff established. So that way I have some walls around and creepers and spiders and stuff don't really bother me too much. Because I really don't like their presence. They're kind of more annoying than they are a challenge, I guess you would say. If I were to like think of it, if you were to think of it in my eyes, I consider them more of an annoyance than they are a challenge. I think I've established this a couple times when I'm playing Minecraft, so that shouldn't be new. I just need to like get it out there because I'm pretty sure like nobody watches like every single one of my videos. I just want to get that across. So moving on. Anyways, I think I'm going to talk to you guys about something, and I'm pretty sure you were expecting this. So, yesterday, I uploaded a video about how I was going to disappear, or I'll be right back for a little bit, because something had to deal with my parents and YouTube. That was kind of what it related to. I really wanted to do a vlog, or a commentary, or whatever about it, but then I realized I may, like, kind of go off topic several times due to the fact that, let's see, do I want this? Like, no, I want it over here. These are going to be my entrances to my soon-to-be mining shaft. So I'm going to dig this one out right here and put cobblestone down as well. And I'm going to dig this one out. So I didn't want to, like, lose my train of thought and then start talking about, like, everything possible because I was afraid I was going to, like, digress, talk about random things and not talk about the subject at hand. So that I was afraid of that, so I didn't want to make a video about it, and I was like, I can just do like text and whatever, and I guess I'll just do that. So I just made like a quick 5-line text of what was going on, and I guess some of you guys watched it, some of you didn't. I'm not too for sure. But so now you're probably curious about what's going on. Well, here we go. So a couple days ago, my parents came up to me and they're like, you need to get a job since you're staying home, you're not really going to school and whatever, and I didn't have a problem with that. I kind of wanted to get a job for a while now. We've had some complications with me getting a job. I wanted to get a job back in January, I do believe. Let me think about this. I wanted to get a job back in January of this year, so like, yeah, like 10 months ago or whatever, but something came up and I wasn't able to get a job. I'm not gonna like argue with anybody because we didn't have a vehicle at the time to do it. A vehicle, a car or whatever. If anybody wants to argue, it's like, well, you could have just gone and get up off your lazy butt and go walk to your job, just like what I did when I was your age. I walked to my job and went to college for 20 hours, had a full-time job, and I was volunteering. Like, shut up. I don't want to hear it. That's probably a lie. But if I knew it was gonna be 10 months before I got a working car because it broke down. That's another story. Like, don't worry about it. My car ended up just breaking down about a year ago, and it was supposed to get fixed in 2 months. So like July or June or January, I was gonna be able to get a job, and it was work out great. I was gonna go back to work, and everything will be happy. But unfortunately, hindsight's 2020, and that didn't happen. So I didn't get a job in walking distance. The jobs that I was kind of looking for were in like driving distance, and I wasn't able to walk there. It would have taken like 3 hours to walk to work for the jobs that I wanted. So there's that. Let me go ahead and take some of this coal and put it into here and put some of this iron into there. So at this moment, my car is still not fixed, so my parents are like, forget the car, just go get a job. And I'm just like, all right, yeah, freak, man, whatever. Because I really do not like the only thing like in walking distance around me is fast food. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If you ever get a job and like, let's say you're 14, 15, you're about that time where you're going to get a job, the last thing you want is to work at a fast food chain, like, period. Try your best not to like work at a fast food restaurant like McDonald's or Burger King or Taco Bell or anything like that. I love eating at those places, but the people that go to those places, like some of the people that go to those places are just assholes, man. They're just so rude. I've never worked there, but anytime like I go there and eat, and then you have that like that fat white guy that's just like, I asked for no lettuce, when you probably were like standing next to him and he just didn't ask for no lettuce. But now he's like, I want a full refund, a free chocolate shake, and then some fries on top of this. No, you shut up. You're worse. You're lower than me. You're serving me. You are not higher than me. I am the customer. You shut up. You're useless. You're worthless. Okay, those people. I don't want to deal with it. They are everywhere. My friend had to deal with one of those one time. It sucked. My cousin worked at a grocery store, and then somebody, like a lady, like spit on him. Like, no, not gonna do that. Don't want to deal with it. Like, I swear, somebody did that to me, I'd get fired, dude. Oh my god, I just go off on them. I end up getting fired because how like rude some people are. I need more cobblestone. I don't know what I'm doing. This is what I was afraid of. Now I'm like bantering. I'm going off topic, but I mean, hey, it's whatever. So yeah, I don't want a job in any type of fast food chain, any type of grocery store, retail store, whatever. I wanted to get a job somewhere else. So they came up to me and they're like, can't wait anymore. The car's not getting fixed, so you're going to have to go get a job. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I guess so. It's fine. I'll just go get a job somewhere. So right now I'm just grabbing some cobblestone so I can get my walls going and then potentially get my ceiling to be completed. So that would be like nice. Yeah, awesome. So I'm going to have to go get a job at a retail store or a fast food chain, which, I mean, it's going to suck, but you don't get everything you want in this world, right? I accept that. So then they come at me with something else. They're like, that's not all. And I was like, what do you want? Not like rude like that. Like, what do you want? They're like, you need to go outside. You need to stop playing video games. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I already talked to you guys about how I'm doing YouTube and editing videos, uploading, recording, and stuff like that. And they're like, yes, you told us about that, but we are your parents and we don't like the fact that you're sitting inside all day playing games. I'm like, well, what are you saying? And they're like, you need to be outside from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. You cannot be home at the house whatsoever. This like pissed me off like so bad. I got so mad when they told me this because I've already told them like I'm doing this as a hobby because it's fun, it's entertaining, and I like it. I would love to turn this into a job, and me editing and recording a video to get uploaded every day. Since I do Minecraft videos, it's expected to upload every day. I need to do that, and I can't do that if I'm gone from 8 to 6. Like, the only reason I don't upload Saturday and Sunday now is because my family's home. They're loud, they're obnoxious. My sister has friends over all the time. I would be unable to record on the weekends, and that's going to be basically what's going to happen every day if I'm only allowed to come home at 6 p.m. because I would usually record videos at 9 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. My dad's still asleep, my mom's at work, and my sister would be at school or sleeping at a friend's house. So there's not much noise. The environment's a lot better for recording. But if I'm not going to be able to get home till 6 p.m., my dad's going to be home, my mom's going to be home, my sister's going to be home. Maybe she's going to have her boyfriend over, her friends over. I don't know. It's going to suck. It's going to fucking suck. Like, so much. And it's not even that. I'll also have to worry about, like, chores. They're going to be like, get off the computer, go do this, go do that. We need you to take out the trash, stuff like that. Things that I would get done throughout the day and not have to really worry about it. Plus the fact that my parents would be away, so they wouldn't be, like, constantly on me. But I mean, that's beside the fact. But me getting home at 6, I'm going to have to get chores done. Then I'm going to have to eat dinner. And then at that point, it's going to be, what, like 8 o'clock in the evening where, hey, by the way, you still got to edit a video. Like, you guys know how I hard edit videos. I enjoy hard editing videos. Well, I take that back. I don't really enjoy hard editing videos. I tolerate it. Just like, let's say somebody's going to school to be a medical doctor. They don't want to waste away 10 years of their life, but they'll tolerate it because they know when they become a doctor, they're going to be at a higher level of, I guess, authority when it comes to the human food chain. Like, you have doctors up there and lawyers, people with the PhDs. Those are the most respected humans on this planet because they're the quote-unquote most educated. So they'll tolerate wasting away the 10 years of their life going to medical school to get that level of education. And that's something that they want. There's nothing wrong with not being a doctor. There's nothing wrong with not wanting to be a doctor. That's just something they want. So they'll tolerate going to school for 10 years and wasting away basically their entire youth so that way they can be financially stable when they're older. Not particularly my forte. I don't want to waste away 10 years of my life because there are other alternatives to being a successful person. You don't need to have all the money in the world to be a successful person. So It's whatever. I'm just saying that in terms if they want to if they want to be a doctor to help people, and because it's a very financially sustained job. But there's not really I can go into detail about it because I'm trying to get through this as fast as possible. Anyways, moving on. So, is that a zombie over there? That is a zombie over there. Hello, Mr. Zombie. This may be a short episode, by the way. I'm just going to try and talk to you guys about this as much as I can, and then sort of move on to what else I want to talk to you guys about. Or that may be it. So, anyways, that's all for that. Like, when it comes to tolerating things, like I tolerate editing, I tolerate all this stuff because I enjoy the feedback that I get. You guys have no idea, like, yeah, you can read the comments and see that somebody posted up, wow, you're an underrated editor, or you're an underrated Minecraft YouTuber, like, you should have more subs and stuff like that. There's that. But then I get, like, I probably get 2 times that amount in private messages when it comes to Skype, when it comes to Twitter. People tell me all the time that your edits are underappreciated. People tell me all the time that your edits are just so beautiful and gorgeous, and I love it so much. I'm just like, thanks, that's awesome. I appreciate it. That's why I edit, because I enjoy the feedback that I get from you as a friend, or as a fan, or as a collaborator. I enjoy doing all of this stuff, and that's why I do it, because I enjoy the feedback that I get. So there's that, and plus the fact, well, I think that's about it when it comes to, like, tolerating editing. So if I were to, like, if my parents forced me to stay out till 6 p.m., I'm no longer going to be able to do hard edit videos. So guess what? My multiplayer videos are gone. Like, what do I do once my multiplayer videos are gone? I have no idea, like, how this is going to work, because my most successful videos are multiplayer videos because of how entertaining they are. They're funny. People love them, and that's how it is. So I don't know what I'm going to do at this point. I'm pretty frustrated that this is happening. I'm going to try and talk to my parents about this. Maybe they can, like, settle an agreement. Like, me getting a full-time job is good enough. Like, I don't need to be away from the house from 8 to 6. Because the reason I play video games is there's nothing to do in my city. There's nothing. We have a town of 50,000 people. And in hindsight, that's not enough people to get, like, a club up or a pizzeria up to get dancing and DJ going on, or there's nothing to do around my town. Nothing at all for a 20-year-old guy that's going to be entertaining for me. I don't want to go to a club, but, I mean, they don't give a fuck. They're just like, we're your parents and you do what we say. And you're going to go to a music club because that has people interaction and you will interact with people. Because my parents are just completely ignorant when it comes to computer. They just don't think that you can get human interaction over the internet. Yeah, I don't see your face, but I'm talking to another human. Like, there's a brain that is conjuring words to be written on a keyboard, typed over a chat IM, where you can debate, where you can argue, where you can make fun of people, where you can do all sorts of things that anybody can kind of do when you're face to face, other than, like, touch butts and stuff like that. But I mean, hey, if you're into that, maybe you can, like, invent something that allow you to touch butts. Anyways, that's about it. I bantered on too long. This was, like, what I was afraid of when I made, like, the video yesterday. I was like, I'm gonna banter on too long. Let me just type it out. I'll go into more details about it. So this is a more detailed version of what's going on. My parents are kind of forcing me to stay out. They're forcing me to get a job, which I completely agree with. I want a job. I'll be able to make money, buy more games, get more entertaining games out for you guys to watch. That's perfectly fine. What I don't like is that they're forcing me to stay outside from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., which then when I come home for chores, I'll get done at 7, then it's time for dinner, and then I'll have to clean up the kitchen afterwards, and by the time it's like 8:30, I can't record a video because now everybody's trying to go to bed, everybody has friends over, everybody's, like, yelling throughout the house. Yeah, this sucks. So I just coming at you with an update video of what's going on. This was more detailed, like I said, but I really hope you guys do understand. I'll try my best to get this going back again. So if you are a subscriber and you like my multiplayer videos, just give me about a week before you unsubscribe. Like, I've worked so hard on this channel. I've seen once where I've had, like, 60-something subscribers and then I dropped. Like, I've never seen a decrease in subscribers on my channel, and I don't want to see it yet. I really just want to see my numbers grow, and if you just give me a week, I'll figure something out. But anyways, I appreciate all the support that you guys give me. This has been Jaytax, and I'll talk to you guys later. I'm out. Peace!